It's hard to tell from here. Oh yeah, it's like in that. Yeah.
I'm afraid to fall off.
It's like in that oh no, that that direction right there. Alisa and I, we are gathering our strength because we are going to walk up this pyramid. All right, yeah, so we're not going to record the whole walk up this pyramid because we don't want you guys to make fun of us, but we'll do the before and after, maybe a little bit of during.
So yes, you guys can make fun of us.
Yeah, and I am aware that I look ridiculous with this thing on my head. Okay. So we made it to the top of the pyramid. That wasn't too bad. It was really steep, but it'll
probably be a little scary going down.
Yeah, it'll definitely be scary going down, but it's not as bad as I thought. Anyways, while we're walking, we'll give you guys a view of this beautiful pyramid, and we'll do a loop around the courtyard, and maybe we'll go up with the camera, smaller pyramid here, and you can see how out of breath we get. Well, so we were talking about the differences. So I think one thing that we noticed today is safety. We were riding the one of the buses. It's a trolley bus, they call it.
Yeah.
I mean, the bus itself wasn't dangerous, but in Portland, on the Max, I mean, if you're familiar with the bus system on the Max, what happens is the buses, they're on like a hydraulic, I think, and they go to stop, and then let me just adjust this microphone here. Anyways, when the buses stop, there's like a little hydraulic lift that goes to, or a hydraulic lift like completely lowers the bus, or lowers the front part of the bus depending on the bus, right? And then the bus stops, the doors open, and then the people get out. The doors close, the bus goes back up, and then the people.
And then you drive away.
Oh, and then you drive away. The people are already out, right? And then you drive away. Well, on the Metro bus.
The trolley bus.
The trolley bus, sorry, because there's a Metro bus and a trolley bus and a Metro.
They're different.
And yeah, and then a tour bus. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of buses
Also
here.
just
Right?
autobus.
And then the autobus. Anyways, so I think what I'll do is I'll kind of shift over and I'll put the video right here. It's
okay.
I'll put the video. What I'll do is I'll put the video here and you can see. But what happens is about, I don't know, what do you say, like 50 feet before they get to the stop, they're still going. The doors open and you're just moving and moving and moving and people are waiting to get out. And then the bus, as the bus is stopping, people start getting off the bus. And then the bus takes off with the doors open. Sometimes he'll close the door before he takes off.
Yeah.
Before the bus driver, well, he or she, but I've only seen male bus drivers. But it's pretty amazing that people don't get hurt. Fall out. I mean, I guess people are used to it, but yeah. So that was one thing that that I kind of noticed that was different. What about you, Elisa? Is there anything that you kind of noticed that's different?
You didn't tell me I had to come up with something.
Oh, well, I'll come up with another one.
Okay.
Well, another one that is completely different from the U.S. that is if you come to a place like this, you'll be solicited for a lot of different things. Trinkets, what is it, flutes, little boxes. When you blow in them, you sound like a tiger or a cougar, which I'm surprised we didn't buy. Well, we haven't left yet. T-shirts, blankets, like any little thing
necklaces,
you can think of.
Jewelry.
And jewelry. And we actually did buy something. We bought a piece of obsidian, right? A small piece of obsidian. And then we were able to talk them down pretty low, right? Oh, and that's another thing, like when the place is set up to where, and I don't think this would ever happen in the U.S., but the place is set up to where you have to go through the gauntlet of people when you exit. So they're at the exit, but what happens is, as you walk, people will ask you if you want to buy it, and some people are really nice. You tell them no. Some people follow you. You tell them. Some people follow you. You tell them no, and they ask you why, and you give them a reason, and then that's not good enough. And then finally, you keep walking, and they'll find something cheaper, and they'll run after you and try to sell it to you. And that's how we bought the obsidian. So obviously it works. Right?
There's some more.
Right. Oh yeah, that's the obsidian that we bought.
That he said that he did himself.
Yeah, he said he made.
I told him, yeah, everything is handmade.
Right. He had this piece of obsidian. He said it was handmade, and I guess it wasn't. Anyways, let's turn around real quick. We'll come back and do this pyramid in a second, but I want to walk up that little pyramid over there. And so the nice thing is you can bargain down pretty much anything. You can bargain down pretty much anything. For example, the guy, he showed us a bigger piece of this. They wanted 200 pesos, I think. Something like that. Which I think is like roughly $20. If my math is wrong, I'm sorry, but and so we said no. We just didn't want to buy it, and so we kept walking, and he chased us down, showing us this, and was trying to negotiate it, and I think he wanted like $8 or like, oh no, he wanted 100 pesos, and I said, I think I offered him like, I offered him 60 pesos instead, which is about $3 or $4. And he's like, no, 90. Like, no, like if you want to sell it, like, right? I'm not going to pay more than that. If you want to sell it, I'll buy it, but I'm not going to pay 100 pesos for that. And he was like, no. And then finally, when he understood they weren't going to buy it, he was like, okay, just give me the 60. And as I was taking out my money, he's like, 70. I was like, no.
You said 60.
He said 60. I'm gonna pay you 60. He's like 65. I'm a friend. Soy tu amigo. No, I'm your friend. I'm like, no. Anyway, so that's kind of some of the stuff that's really culturally different. You know, so now we're gonna walk up these stairs and record. You can kind of get an idea of how big it is, and then we'll show you the view from the top. Okay, is there anything for you specifically, Elisa, that sticks out as far as like traffic, buildings, architecture?
It's all different. It's a completely different country.
Right. Well, yeah.
I mean, the architecture, you have the Spanish architecture, along with the modern and somewhat modern. We haven't seen very much of the city yet.
Right.
So
we did walk about 3 or 4 miles though through the city.
Yeah.
3 miles.
And on the bus we went through some other areas. Some of them looked really nice.
Right.
And the buildings looked really clean and big and Spanish.
Right.
There were a lot of parks. There's a ton of playgrounds all over the place, like little playgrounds.
Yeah. In the middle of a highway.
Yeah.
Or like an exit ramp of a highway.
A lot of them are kind of run down.
Right.
We haven't seen any kids on them yet, but it is a school day.
Right.
Yeah, there was one that was in that in-between space, between like the freeway and like an on-ramp kind of a thing. Not really an on-ramp though, because it was the avenue, right?
I think.
Or did we
get a video of that?
No.
Okay.
But it was just, this big triangle-shaped space that was fenced, and it had a play structure in there.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, well, I mean,
no, there are quite a bit.
There's a space there. Might as well put something there, I guess.
And they're really well maintained. I think we took a video of us playing on one. But one thing, I think the last thing, and then we'll kind of turn around and show you the view, is that I'm really impressed. One thing that I didn't expect was the amount of entrepreneurship here. Like there are so many small stores when you walk around downtown that are owned by individuals. Like you can tell that the person that's working there is the owner, or maybe they just have one employee. But that wasn't something that I really expected, to see the amount of small businesses there. Now, that might not be the case. I mean, I don't know a lot about Mexico City. I mean, it might be they're all owned by one person, but it seems to me like from an outsider, it's like there's a lot of small businesses. There's a lot of good food on the street that I really want to try, but maybe we'll probably try something. We'll probably try something on the street.
Yeah.
But anyways, if you see kind of those 3 pyramids on the distance, we're on top of one that looks just like that, right? All these little ones. There's a whole bunch of small ones. We walked up that pyramid earlier, and there'll probably be a video of us on it that you've already seen.
So that one is the Pyramid of the Sun.
Pyramid of the Sun. I'm sorry. Here's the microphone.
Oh, okay.
So that one's Pyramid of the Sun, and then that one is?
That one's the Pyramid of the Moon.
Of the Moon.
La pirámide de la luna. Oh.
Right. So right now, we're gonna go climb the last pyramid, and then we'll give you a nice little shot, and then that'll be our day, and then we'll take the bus back home, and then get some food.